Hello, and welcome to another training video for Media Services. In this video, you will learn about the email procedures for the Media Services Department. You will learn how to log on to Microsoft Outlook. Then, you will learn how to process incoming emails like reservations, questions, and help desk tickets. And finally, you will learn how to categorize an email if you are unable to process it. Microsoft Outlook is normally running when you arrive for your shift. However, it is important to know how to start the program in case it is not running. To begin, click on Microsoft Outlook at your workstation. The Microsoft Outlook application will then open. Please be patient, as this can sometimes take a few moments. Once the program is up and running, ensure that the media requests at callutheran.edu email is synced with the application. Once the program is up and running, ensure that the email is synced with the application by checking the connection at the bottom right of the window. If Microsoft Outlook is not connected, you will not be able to send or receive any emails. This block in communication can create a lot of issues. Be sure to tell your supervisor or a trainer as soon as possible so that the issue can be resolved. The Media Requests email is the primary means of communication for media services. It is expected that all communication going in and out of the Media Requests email is to be both concise and professional. Reservations, help desk tickets, and questions arrive in the inbox and must be processed as soon as possible. In a previous video, you saw what an email looks like for an incoming reservation. Once the reservation email is entered into Web Checkout and added to the Google Calendar, you must archive it by dragging it into the Entered Requests folder. A help desk ticket is sent to the Media Requests email to notify our department of an issue that is in need of attention. At the top of the help desk ticket, you can see when the ticket was submitted and when it is due for completion. The reporter is the main contact for the issue. The subject is overall topic of the ticket, and the request detail is a brief explanation of the reporter's experience and complaint. Please note that it is not your primary responsibility to respond to the help desk tickets. When you see a help desk ticket within the inbox, notify your supervisors. Once they are aware of the ticket, drag the email into the Help Desk Tickets folder. Questions are often sent to the Media Requests email. If you know the answer, please feel free to reply to the email as soon as possible. If you do not know the answer, ask one of your peers. We want you to feel empowered and capable with all of your responses. However, if you don't know the answer, that is okay. The inbox should always be attended to. This means that the inbox should be empty a majority of the time. If you can't process an email because you are unsure of how to handle the problem, or the email pertains to something high priority, then you must categorize the email. Please follow these guidelines when you are unable to process an email completely. If you are unsure of what to do or the email is high priority, categorize it as escalated. Then forward the email to your supervisors. In the forwarded email, describe what the issue is and sign your name at the bottom so that your supervisors can check back in and clarify with you. Then, categorize the email by right-clicking on it. Click on Categorize. Then, click on the red Escalated option. Please leave the email within the inbox until your supervisor has processed it completely. If an email comes in and you are not able to process it immediately, and you don't need a supervisor's assistance, then you would categorize the email with the yellow Needs Attention option. For example, if a reservation comes in for an event that needs a laptop, but you need clarification from the patron on where to install the laptop specifically, categorize the reservation email as Needs Attention and begin communication with the patron. Be sure to communicate with your coworkers if you have an email that is categorized as needs attention and your shift is about to end. Leaving the office and not communicating the status of a needs attention email can be confusing and lead to miscommunications between patrons in our department. In this video, you learned how to log into the Microsoft Outlook application. You learned how to process emails, and you learned how to categorize the emails that you are unable to process. If you have any further questions regarding email procedures, please ask a supervisor or trainer.